really bought into it. That I think I only have 1 or 2 students that really ever want to get the one-on-one or small group instruction. And on my last topic assessment, I had the lowest amount of 1.5s I've ever seen, and not a single one. Not a single one, which was awesome to watch the students respond to this. I had students on our review days going back, watching the videos again, you know, so they're selecting their own resources now. I don't know, it's definitely making an improvement, but it's not for all my students. My 4th block struggles a lot with this. Sometimes they think that watching the video is what they want, and then they come out of it and it's not. So I have to maybe realize I need to assess their modality of learning to figure out which one of my students aren't good at selecting what's best for them, so that I can select it for them. Yeah.
My regular pre-calc class, I have fewer kids who pick the videos, but I've seen a bigger increase in achievement in my video students. A couple of those kids, when we first started the year, we were doing full direct instruction. We're kind of in that high D, low C kind of area, and they have jumped a full grade, most of them. I ask them about it, and a lot of them, they're much better. It's like Michael said, you have to help them learn how to select the content that they're able to watch one way or they need more instruction on. And I have one student in particular who's an IEP student, works very hard, but the video is for him, and it's his thing every day, because he's like, I can stop you and listen, and I can rewind, and I can go forward, and he just needs the more time. And then, I still allow, even with the direct instruction piece, I build in chunks during my small groups so that I'm free to walk around and make sure that my video kids, if they have questions, they get answered at the same time. And so I think that has helped a lot of those students too. A lot of my direct instruction kids will go back and watch the videos afterwards if they still have questions, and then they come back to class with more questions or fewer questions depending on where we're at. My AP Calculus class is a little different because we had a non-negotiables conversation. I needed more time from them, and we only get our 80 minutes, and so I asked them if we could do a video type situation so that we could spend more time working problems in class, and they said that they could be no more than 20 minutes. And so then my non-negotiable was they had to watch it before they come to class. So in that class they do have to watch it before, and it's really hard to stick to 20 minutes. But we make it work. But it's been an interesting challenge, and as you work your way up with different kids to figure out what's going to work best for what kid, and then how can you at least see growth with everyone. So in my small group kids, I was telling somebody today, in my 6th block class, my small group kids have turned into like their own class unit, and they refuse to work with the other kids when they come in and out, which is kind of interesting. But because they're so used to that camaraderie, and now, because there's forced collaboration now if they pick small group. They have to come up to the board, they have to answer questions being asked. There's no, I'm going to sit in the back and not participate anymore. It's not an option. It's interesting too, this is kind of about our role as teachers, is that you're finding yourself, you have to teach kids how to be students. It's kind of it's been an odd mix where things that you didn't realize you would have to show them how to do, or get them policies and procedures around, that you find out, oh wow, we should have had a procedure in effect for that, because that would have gone a lot better. I didn't realize I would have to teach that kind of thing. So I would never realize that you had to teach a 3rd or 4th grader how to watch a video for content.
They can watch the video.
Not
for
exactly.
Content,
they can watch it. And so sometimes it makes me wonder, I wonder if that kid is actually watching it for content or if they're watching something else. But so that's an interesting change. You see.